Ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention for a moment. You're all very welcome here today to our 2018 conferring ceremony. Before the ceremony commences, and for your safety and comfort, I would like to bring the following information to your attention. There are 3 exits in this venue, 2 emergency exits to the rear as you came in, and 1 emergency exit to my left. In the unlikely event of an emergency, we would ask you to proceed directly and calmly to the exit nearest you. Once outside the building, you are asked to proceed to the car park on the east end of the building, to my right. In preparation for the ceremony, I would ask guests to now please turn off their mobile phones. And please be aware that this event will be live streamed online and photographed. If you can now please stand for the graduand procession. remain standing for the academic procession. Thank you.
Please be seated. Ian Erica, the last Ord Vera, a Gwina Ushla, Foil to Roiv, Gadian Sharman Shaw, in a run for Dov Octany, or the Dikish, or Aulamorian Colostra. Distinguished guests, Deputy Lord Mayor, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this graduation ceremony at which third level awards will be conferred on learners of Griffith College, Cork. Our panel members include Professor Diarmuid Hegarty, President of Griffith College, and Ronan Fenlon, Director of Griffith College. Our guest this evening is Deputy Lord Mayor of Cork, Councillor Des Cahill. Noel Daly, Head of Academic Programmes, Griffith College, Cork. Finbar Sheehy, Education Director with Inner Pharma Labs. Marcus Gatto, Breed McCarthy, Jenny Cashman, Programme Directors with Griffith College, and the faculty lecturers involved in the delivery of the programmes. I'm Dr. Tomás Maguchagan, the Director of Academic Programmes at Griffith College, and I have the pleasure of being your MC for this graduation ceremony. Con túsa corleishin gilúra, ira manish an lasord vera, corlor Des Cahill, Lowert lena rave Céimethe. I would like to invite the Deputy Lord Mayor, Councillor Des Cahill, to address the graduands.
Thank you so much, and thank you all for such a warm welcome on this wet but happy night. I suppose my job is a very simple one. It's on behalf of the Lord Mayor of Cork, Councillor McFinn, to congratulate the graduates this evening, to wish you much success in your future careers, and just to give you an indication of how important education is. The last time I was in this building was in the summer doing a banking exam in September. The reason I had to do that is because I had ran quite a successful business for about 23 years and didn't make it out of the recession, and suddenly at mid-40s I had to find another path. I was in politics at this time, and a year later I became Lord Mayor, so I went from insolvent to Lord Mayor in a year, and I got to speak in very many great places, both in Ireland and around the world. And the one thing it taught me was people asked me, they said, how do you speak? And I said, well, I learned it in a shop. But I soon learned that I had to learn something else, so I'm now studying. I tried to think of a career that's more popular than politics, and somehow banking came up in my mind. So for you, it must be a very exciting day that you have finished your studies. I know from personal experience now, while I'm trying to study again, it's difficult. But one accolade we have in the city here is we're UNESCO recognised as a learning city. And the importance of that can't be underestimated. The fact that our companies and the world-leading companies come to Cork is because of the calibre of the graduates that all our institutions produce. And you are a key part of that. And the hard work that you have done will be rewarded by work either here or abroad. There's nothing wrong with going abroad and coming back with more ideas. We all learn from each other, and you will discover as you go through your work that it's all about partnership and learning. So the final thing I'll say is the most important information I could give to you is that networking is probably going to be the biggest tool that you will call on. So the networking will have begun when you were in school and it will be nurtured when you were here. But networking shouldn't be looked upon what you can get out of somebody. It shouldn't be looked upon getting the next client or getting the next promotion. It should be looked upon what you can give to somebody. And if you develop a name for a person who's always there to give advice and always there to help, when the time is needed for you to be on the receiving end, you won't be found wanting. So I wish you much success in your future careers, and your future learning. Your learning won't stop here. In another decade, you may be back doing another part of your journey. There's a long way to you, 40 years ahead of you in education and in work, and you've had a great start here, and I wish you much success, and thanks for listening.
Irmanish ar an talamh Dearmategrity, Uachtar an Coláiste Griffith, Laurteling, ar Ceann an Coláiste. I'd like to invite Professor Dearmategrity, President of Griffith College, to deliver a conferring address.
Deputy Lord Mayor, distinguished guests, colleagues, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. It's wonderful to be in this chapel, the Honan Chapel, which holds a special place in the hearts of the people of Cork, and we are honoured to be able to inherit its legacy. Today is a day for celebration of success, however. It's a day in which I'm reminded of an exchange between Woodrow Wilson, then as president of Princeton University, and the parent of a prospective student who asked, "What can Princeton do for my son?" To which President Wilson responded, "We in Princeton University guarantee success, and if you don't succeed, you get your son back." Today, ladies and gentlemen, it's our pleasure to return to you, sons, daughters, husbands, wives, and partners, with success written all over their faces. While today is your day, as we celebrate your success, we should pause to give thanks to the many who've contributed to it. Now, in the time-honoured tradition of Griffith College, I'm going to ask the parents, partners, families and friends to stay seated while the graduates stand up. Now, please turn around and show them how elegant you look today. And also, could you please express your thanks to them, they are behind you, your parents, families and friends, for the support that you've received over the years by applause, cheers, acclamation, whatever way you like. I know you do think it's your day, and it is, but there's a grand plan behind this. If anybody asks me how the graduation speech went, I can say, well, it was interrupted by applause. Do sit down. Today is your day. Treasure this special moment. It will live vividly in your memory for many years to come. An academic award is not an entitlement of rank or class. It's won through many hours of mental toil and diligent application. No one can take this from you, so wear your gowns with pride and hold your qualifications in the high esteem they deserve. As president of the college, you'd wish me to acknowledge the colleagues and the work whose work contributed to your success today. And on your behalf, I'd like to thank all of the Griffith College Cork staff who've played their part in your success and assisted in organising today's ceremony. And also to welcome and thank Griffith College Dublin staff who've supported them. And here we have the Mosmigagagon, Ronan Fennan, and Neil Meehan. I'm delighted to welcome our guest speaker, Deputy Lord Mayor, and Councillor Des Cahill. Fine Gael Councillor Des Cahill is from Temple Hill in the city's south side. He's married with two teenage children, represents Cork South East, his ward. Why I'm telling you, I don't know. I think he's probably better known in this part of the country than the other Des Cahill that I would know. The man I see on television in a sporting context. He was first elected to Cork City in 2009, and he was involved in the food business for 23 years, up to 2014. Served as Lord Mayor to Cork City Council in 2016-17, and he's a vocal advocate for his locality and his constituents, a tireless worker for local issues, giving voice to his community. He's described as honest, outspoken, and a straight-talking politician. The few of them left. Thank you, Deputy Lord Mayor, for agreeing to act as our speaker today. Education is the mother of leadership, and leadership is the mother of success. Leadership requires faith in yourself, faith in your team, and faith in your values. Let me give you an example of outstanding faith in oneself. A boy aged 8 years was horribly burnt in a schoolhouse fire, which destroyed much of his lower body, crippling him with no use of his lower limbs. Following pleas from her son, his mother refused to let the doctors amputate. Released from hospital, his mother would massage his legs every day. There was no feeling, no control. There was nothing left but his own determination that he would walk again. Confined to a wheelchair, one day his mother wheeled him into the yard. He threw himself from the chair and pulled himself across the grass, dragging his legs behind him. He worked his way to their white picket fence, raised himself up, and then dragged himself along the fence. There was nothing he wanted more than to develop life in those legs. Through daily massages, iron persistence, and resolute determination, he could stand and walk unaided 22 months later, and eventually he could run. By the age of 12, he'd beaten all the local high school runners. He'd made the track team in college, earning the name the Kansas Flyer. Throughout life, he would have to massage his legs, do long warm-up exercises to maintain circulation. His injuries also meant he could never run smoothly or efficiently. He compensated with endurance and strength. On June 16, 1934, this young man, who would surely never walk or run, his name Glenn Cunningham, ran the mile in 4 minutes, 6.8 seconds, breaking the then world record. In 1936, he became an Olympic silver medalist. His effort portrays that whatever you want to create in life, your life, is yours for the making. And you too can achieve great things. As indeed we expect from our graduates in the pharmaceutical industry, who continued growth of which here in Ireland is a great comfort to us and to our graduates. Our continued collaboration with Pharma is also a source of great pride to us. There are over 56,000 people directly employed in the pharmaceutical and medical device manufacturing companies in Ireland. 56,000 across 190 factories. And nearly as many are employed again indirectly. We're seeing a significant uptake of our students here in Ireland and project a very promising future for all students here. I also welcome today's graduates of the Institute of Commercial Management, a globally recognized and respected foundation dedicated to supporting business, personal and professional development in more than 120 countries. Our graduates receiving a diploma in business management, diploma in human resource management, and diploma in marketing management have successfully managed to achieve a work-life study balance, no mean feat on their part. Some of our graduates have progressed onto a business studies degree program here in Griffith College. We salute you for your efforts and wish you continued success in your studies. Our law faculty students enter an ever-changing legal sector. For example, Brexit, the Criminal Justice Corruption Offences Act 2018, and indeed other legislation. The Criminal Justice Corruption Offences Act itself is expected to have a significant impact on corporates and other organisations operating in Ireland. Also, there's a Civil Liability Amendment, Prevention of Benefits from Homicide Bill 2017. That's set to remove anomalies in Ireland's inheritance laws. And that's just a few of the challenges, new legislation, major new legislation facing our law graduates. Lawyers, however, relish change, bringing new statutes and case law, and which require interpretation, and our graduates are well prepared for that challenge. The Griffith College Innocence Project has over 20 student case studies, many of them being LLB students. You may have heard of Harry Gleeson, who a few years ago received a posthumous pardon from the President. The work leading to his exoneration was done by students in Griffith College Dublin under the Innocence Project. He had been executed in 1943 for a murder he did not commit. Today's graduates have participated in the Brehon Law Society internship program in Philadelphia, and more have represented the college at Start Ed events, debating and mooting competitions. The Free Legal Advice Centre provides free, confidential and accessible legal advice. And Griffith College is very proud to have developed the Diploma in Legal Studies with the Irish Institute of Legal Executives. Honoured to welcome Patricia Butler, President of ILEX. And we're delighted to be involved also in an exciting apprenticeship initiative, two indeed exciting apprenticeship initiatives, one in the area of healthcare and one in the area of bar managers. We expect to have the first apprenticeship for health carers in the country. It follows from highly successful springboard initiatives, where the college repeatedly won tenders, and this helped to reduce unemployment from a level of 15% 5 years ago to 5.4% today. Under a similar initiative, Griffith has recently launched Working with the Central Bank a scholarship, whereby students leaving school work by day and pursue a business studies degree by night. Over 500 students applied for 4 places, one applicant with 540 points. Central Bank increased its recruitment from 4 to 10 due to the quality and breadth of the number of applications. As I said before, good leadership requires faith in your team and faith in your values. And an inspiring example of this is the recent Thai cave rescue. The level on coordination and planning was extraordinary. The Thai government reached out for help to the international community, who responded in force. Consider the teamwork of an estimated 10,000 people involved in the rescue, including 100 divers, 100 government agencies, 900 police officers, 2,000 soldiers, and countless volunteers. The 13 boys trapped inside the cave were guided in meditation by their coach, a former Buddhist monk, to help build their resolve, stretch their limited food, and to stay positive. But consider the values of all involved. Their personal sacrifice was exemplified by farmers who allowed pumped water, the equivalent of 400 Olympic-sized swimming pools, to inundate and kill their crops. The courage and competencies of the divers cannot be understated. Salman Kunan, a retired Thai Navy SEAL, made the ultimate sacrifice. He died as he was placing air tanks on an underwater supply route. Why do I mention that today? Because I think it's this truly inspirational story of teamwork and values highlights our common humanity in this global village. It highlights our ability to pull together in times of need, our extraordinary resolve in times of crisis, and the personal sacrifices which individuals will make for the sake of the common good. And the key to preparedness of our society, the preparedness of us as individuals to actually contribute to the common good is education. Your journey is to success in the global economy, and it's on the pathways to the leading edge of change. Ireland's capacity to cope with rapid change has led to great successes for this country and indeed creates great opportunities for you. We have in Ireland all of the top 10 global technology companies, 18 of the world's 25 top medtech companies, 18 of the 20 top pharma companies. 7.5% of Ireland's workforce is in high technology sectors, outstripping the EU average of 4% and putting Germany into second place. Also remember that Irish companies in the United States employ as many people there as US companies employ in Ireland. This is to highlight all of the opportunities that are open to you. Through Griffith alumni, you have a huge network of contacts. A recent survey of alumni indicates there are over 800 graduates working in 14 multinational firms across banking, accounting, IT, pharmaceutical and ICT sectors. And you can search for yourself through the alumni network or LinkedIn. And this is your network. Do make use of it. Now that you are a part of the Griffith alumni, don't hesitate to set your sights on the pinnacle of your profession. Your standards are set by your fellow alumni, who last year took 22 prizes, and so far this year taken 19 prizes across all the accounting body examinations. These include a 6th in the world place for ACCA, and that's among 503,000 students in 179 countries. It's 2 first places in Ireland in ACCA, and together with 12 first places in CPA examinations in 2017 and 11 first places in 2018. They also include 8 past presidents and the current president of the Institute of Chartered Accountants in Ireland. CPA awarded a Griffith College student with their prestigious Liam Donnelly Medal and Certificate of Excellence in 2018. Also commendable, the previous graduates in law who took 52 prizes in the Law Society entrance examinations in recent years. We hope that, in fact, leadership shown by these alumni will be followed, and no doubt will be followed by you. We hope that for all graduates, your leadership will make a difference, just like that of the small boy who was spotted by an old man on the beach. One morning, following a big storm, the old man found the beach littered with starfish, as far as the eye could see. He noticed the small boy in the distance, every so often picking up an object and throwing it into the sea. As he got closer, asked him what he was doing. The boy replied, throwing starfish into the ocean. The tide has washed them up, and they can't return themselves, and will perish in the sun unless I throw them back. The old man replied, there must be tens of thousands of starfish on the beach. Can you really make a difference? The boy bent down, picked up another starfish, threw it as far as he could into the ocean. Then he turned and smiled and said to the old man, it made a difference to that one. You too can make a difference, and we too have to make a difference. Key to the value of your award will be university status for Griffith College. We expect soon to be delegated authority to make our own awards. These will be Griffith College awards, but under the authority of the national validating body, Qualifications and Quality Assurance Ireland, QQI for short. And these awards will be internationally benchmarked under our national qualifications framework, so they will be recognised anywhere in the world. The next stage, after delegated authority, will be university status. That is now open to Institutes of Technology through amalgamation. In all fairness, given our size, it should in time be open to us as we are larger than many of the Institutes of Technology. We too have to have faith. On a lighter note, on faith and values, let me tell you a story about a fresh, young accounting graduate. He applies for a job with a small business. That business was built up from scratch by the owner who interviews him. I need someone with an accounting degree, says the owner, but mainly somebody to do all my worrying. What do you mean, said the accountant. Well, I've lots of things to worry about, but I want somebody else to worry about money matters. Okay, said the accountant, but how much are you offering? Well, you can start on 75,000, says the owner. 75,000 euro? How can a business with your profits afford that? That, says the owner, is your first worry. So far from worry, I wish you success. More important than that, I wish you continued faith in your values. And it seems to me that aspiration is best described, in the words of this poem. Ambition drives, the world ascends to lofty pinnacles on high. The quest for status quick transcends, the humble values cast awry. If you must crest success's wave, attain a status glow, beware the slippery path you pave, lest values trod below. Now, from that high ground, you'll gather I'm about to descend and to conclude. To all graduates, may I express the hope that over your period with us, Griffith College will have found a place in your hearts as you have in ours. I want you to know you're always welcome on campus, socially, educationally, or just to show off the latest BMW. And may I conclude by congratulating you again on your success and wishing that you may harness the knowledge and experience acquired in Griffith College to achieve what you richly deserve, a successful and fulfilling career. Thank you.
Nish, bhfuil an fáilte go ráibh go dtí an cuitead an ócáid in an run for cáiliachtaí náisiúnta agus idirnáisiúnta ar Vic Lane and Coláiste. I welcome you to the part of our proceedings at which national and international awards will be conferred on learners of the college, and I declare open this awards ceremony. Ira mar an talamh Diarmaid Hegarty uachtar an Coláiste Gréfa, cáiliachtaí náisiúnta agus idirnáisiúnta bhrunne ar na fálamóirí atá dar Herbert ag an Coláiste. I call upon Professor Diarmaid Hegarty, President of Griffith College, to confer awards. on the learners at this college presented by the college for that purpose.
Let me just explain this magic moment, if I may. You've worked very hard. Some of you through 3 years, some of you through 1, some of you 3, some of you 4 years of agony, mental toil and application. And you've earned your qualifications. You've proved, in fact, you've met the standard. You will notice, in fact, when I was speaking of you earlier, I referred to you as graduands. And that's the Latin gerund. And it really translates as those in course of graduating. I now, after pronouncing these words, will refer to you as graduates, those who have graduated. Because what I now do is actually confer on behalf of the national validating body, Qualifications and Quality Assurance Ireland, I confer upon you the degrees that you've earned. Okay, so this is the magic moment when you actually become graduates. Arcean cóirla colortí Griffith. Arcean colortí Griffith agus cóirla dearbh colíchta agus colíchta éireann. Brannam colíchta fiála móra an chláiste a bhín caid an amach I lechna colíchtaí. Agus irim go gurtar na fiála móra féim a bhráid chun go féidirlam a gcuid pár a churbert dóibh go formúil. I think 1 or 2 may not have Irish as a native tongue, so can I repeat that in English? On behalf of Griffith College and Quality and Qualifications Ireland, I hereby confer the awards on the learners of the college who have achieved the standards determined for those awards. And I ask that those learners be presented to me so that I may formally present them with their parchments.
Iarmanisher Finbar Sheehy, Sure Idakish in Pharma, Micklane Elena Corsi, Cogashirta Herbert. I call upon Finbar Sheehy, Education Director with Pharma Labs, to present the candidates from the college's pharmaceutical programs.
President, Deputy Lord Mayor, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, you're very welcome. I'm delighted to be here this evening to present this year's graduates from the Pharma Griffith College pharmaceutical programs. This is our first graduation in Cork, and I'm delighted to be calling successful graduates from the BA in Pharmaceutical Business Operations. The collaboration between Pharma and Griffith College started in 2014 to provide learners with the skills to work in life science, pharmaceutical and medical device industries. Today the industry is extremely strong. This year we had 172 students graduating in Dublin. We have 18 students graduating here this evening. We have over 300 domestic and international students currently studying. There is a figure out there that says there is a demand for at least 4,000 people to work, additional people to work in the pharmaceutical industry over the next few years. We're delighted with the contribution that the collaboration has made to the science industry, the life science industry over the last few years. And it's primarily down to yourselves and all the graduates who have gone before you. I want to congratulate each and every one of you on your success. It was a pleasure, it was an honour to work with each one of you. Thank you for your support, for your friendship, and we wish you every success in the future and every support we can offer you if you require it. President, I present you with the following candidates who have successfully completed the pharmaceutical programs and who are worthy of the QQI awards, and I request you to present their parchments to them. For the BA in Pharmaceutical Business Operations, David Al-Hajar. Darren Harris. Alex Hedgudis. Connor Keane. Declan McGee. Michael Murphy. Niamh O'Neill. Dwayne Power. And Susan Shaw.
Irmanish Breed McCorrig, Stuarthor Corsa, Irahoria Herbert. I call upon Breed McCarthy, Programme Director, to present the candidates from the college's commercial management programmes.
I'm very pleased to be here to join you in celebrating this wonderful occasion. First of all, congratulations to all of you. You should be very, very proud of yourselves for accomplishing this goal. Evening students face a unique set of challenges, juggling full-time employment and family commitments while attending classes and submitting assignments. This takes real dedication and determination. A special mention to our graduates Ruth Carr and Monica Gilman, who have decided to continue with this level of dedication and progress to further study at Griffith College. Well done to Brian Cotter, who received the overall highest grade across our Institute of Commercial Management programmes. Hopefully, studying at Griffith College has instilled a lifelong thirst for further knowledge. Best of luck in all your future endeavours. President, I present to you the following candidates who've successfully completed programmes in commercial management and are worthy of ICM awards, and I request you present their award marchments to them. ICM Diploma in Business Management, Christina Brinnes Camarena. Ruth Carr. Brian Cotter. Monica Gilman. Leonardo Matera. Sean O'Donovan. Eva Rodriguez Campos. Owen Stapleton. ICM Diploma in Human Resource Management, Francesca Belletti. Sinead Green. Roisin Howard. Colin Kelleher. Cartagena Lippen. Isobel McCarthy. Kieran Murphy. Caroline O'Connor. James O'Brien. Jane O'Donovan. Catherine Rice Morrissey. Heather Lynn Roden O'Driscoll. Fiona Sheely. ICM Diploma in Marketing Management, Andrea Gruber. Katie Hennessy. Jovita Mikolaus-Kene.
Jenny Cashman, Stewart Corsa, Irahori Divandalia Herbert. I call upon Jenny Cashman, Programme Director, to present the candidates from the college's law programmes.
For you, our law graduates, and for those family and friends who have supported you, this is a great moment and a day of justly deserved celebration. We in the law school are particularly proud of our law graduates this year as you graduate from the LLB degree, the Diploma in Legal Studies and Practice, and the Certificate in Mediation. I truly admire the hard work, passion and dedication that all of our law students have shown in their studies in law. As part-time and online students, you have managed to successfully complete your studies whilst balancing considerable work, life and extracurricular commitments. It has no doubt been a challenging journey with a few bumps along the way, but you've all stood up to the challenges presented to you, and today is a testament to your strength of character and determination to succeed, qualities that will stand to you in your chosen legal path. I can honestly say that it has been a pleasure to get to know all of you throughout your studies with us here at Griffith College, and I wish you all continued success in the future. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed programmes in the college's law faculty and who are worthy of the QQI awards, and I would request that you present their parchments to them. Certificate in Mediation, Maurice Breen. Orla Tompkins. Diploma in Legal Studies and Practice, Aoife Cunneen. Conor McCoy. Geraldine Merrigan. Sarah O'Connell. LLB Honours in Law, Elaine Audley. Selena Clark. Claire Coomey.
Coran Chokriak le Brunnan Adavactani, This concludes the presentation of the college's award candidates. Tá an áthas an ag an gláiste dúisna bhrunna or a siúda dairg lo bar fiáis wintermach in a good lane. The college now has the pleasure of announcing a number of prizes which are awarded to learners who've achieved excellence in their studies. I call upon Professor Dermot Hegarty of Griffith College to present the prizes. The first prize is awarded in respect of the college's pharmaceutical programmes, and it's awarded in respect of the BA in Pharmaceutical Business Operations. The best academic achievement on the BA in Pharmaceutical Business Operations is awarded to Susan Shaw. The next prize is awarded in respect of the college's commercial management programmes. The best achievement on the commercial management programmes is awarded to Brian Cotter. And the final prize is awarded in respect of the college's law programmes, and it's awarded in respect of the LLB. The best academic achievement on the law programmes is awarded to Elaine Audrey. Ian Erica Agrina Uisle, Coram Creek leis an Sharman seo chun dámhachtanaí a bhrunna ar Aulamórí an Chláiste Beran Buchas Liv Galair. Distinguished guests, Deputy Lord Mayor, ladies and gentlemen, graduates. This concludes the ceremony for the purpose of conferring awards on the graduates of the college. My best wishes and thanks to you all. While the graduates are here with us, I'd like to take this opportunity to briefly mention the Griffith College Alumni Network. With over 30,000 graduates living in Ireland, Europe, and in over 104 countries worldwide, the network is an excellent way to stay in touch with classmates, fellow graduates, and the college. The network is also proving to be a valuable resource for graduates seeking or changing employment. Details about the network are available on griffithalumninetwork.com and from the alumni section of the college's website. On behalf of the college, I would like to invite all of the guests of the graduates here today to enjoy a glass of wine, a cup of tea or coffee and some refreshments immediately afterwards upstairs. I would ask the graduates to oblige us with a few more moments of their time so we capture on photographs just how lovely you look today. And once the photographs have been taken, the graduates can rejoin their guests and celebrate their achievements together in style. Please stand for the academic procession.